Okay, morning folks. Today we're going to make coffee. Not just any coffee. Can you see that? Wonka. Whether it's backward for you, I do not know. Is that backward for you? Wonka coffee. Now this I ordered from a couple who have got their own YouTube channel, and they are called The Nomadic Movement. And they started off in a bus quite a few years ago, and I've been following them. And they travelled Europe and all that in the bus. They ended up in Panama, but they've also got a coffee company they've started up, and they're doing all right. They're doing all right, and they make their own coffee. There's loads of statistics for this, and I'll put a link for that in the description down below. Now, the reason why I bought this was they were doing a competition with their coffee bloke. They were doing a competition. They got a coffee shop in Panama, and in that the chap who makes the coffee is actually sort of like a pro. He's professional, but he's also really dedicated. And they were doing a competition locally, and he was rated to be the top winner because he's that passionate about it. Anyway, he came last. But he was devastated, and he's not arrogant or anything like that. He put his whole heart into it. You have a certain time to do it in. You have to make the coffee. You have to talk about it, all in front of a presentation, in front of a huge audience. And he lost. He came last, and he was crying, the poor chap, because he'd done so well. Anyway, what they'd done, they'd changed some rules that he's supposed to abide by, but he didn't realise they'd changed the rules, I believe. So he lost. Poor chap. So they were just saying about it. They said if you want any of our coffee or anything like that, it's not going to help him out. It's not a charity thing. It's just if you want to try it, you can buy it. And that's the first time they've advertised that I know of. Got it. So I went and ordered one of their prize coffees that was going to win, but it didn't. So we're going to try that today. And it's let me just read a bit about it. It's a type Arabica, what that means. Oh, I can't even read that. Hold on. It's a medium roast. Anyway, it tastes of cherry syrup. It's winey and juicy. Let me just show you that if I can get syrup, winey and juicy. So we're going to give it a go. Now, it has been opened. I haven't made any yet. I swear on that. I've not made any coffee with this yet. But my daughter and her husband go to a coffee shop on usually a Saturday or a Sunday morning in the town where we live. And they took it to the chap there who's very similar to these people, and he buys his coffee in that area. I don't know if it's the same people. I do not know. I didn't ask him, but I said to him, I've got this coffee. Would you be interested? Now, I got a video of him talking about it, but I didn't get a video of his looks when I showed him the coffee, because he was like, yes, I will definitely have it. So I've left him a good cup full of beans, and he's going to get back to me, but I will put that little bit of a description that he gave me in the video.
Open this one up. It's Wonka Pacamara Natural Honesty from Panama. Very exciting. Notes of cherry syrup, winey, juicy. Looks pretty good. I'm excited to try it.
You are, seriously?
Yeah, no, I am.
Yeah.
Let's wait. I'll just get a couple of cups worth.
Yep.
And I won't do it in front of you. It requires me to set up our kettle, and yeah.
Absolutely fine.
I won't do it right away, but I will let you know what it tastes like.
Let Katie know, yeah.
Yeah, I will do. I'm just going to take 40 grams worth, and that will give me a chance to play a little bit.
You can smell it.
Yeah, give that a smell. It's amazing.
Smell that cake.
Beautiful.
Almost chocolatey as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it smells delightful. Yeah. All right, brilliant. I'll put that in a container. Jar's a bit big for that kind of quantity, though.
Brilliant. Here we are, we're down the woods. It's a really misty, damp morning, but it's quite pleasant. This is, I don't know what the date is. What is it, September? 10th? Something like that, anyway. And there we go. So there's the big uns in the background. Love those trees. So that's where we are, just so I'll show you that. So now I'm going to get everything ready and start brewing. We've tried them already, quite nice that one. Grind it. Bean spoon. Coffee pot. Grinding handle. What we got in here, I can't think. Oh, that's it. We got the thermal mugs in here, which is what we want. There we go. So, without further ado, can you smell them? Where are we? Maybe beans. I know you can't really, but look at them. It does smell beautiful, I must admit. So, just going to put a couple of spoonfuls in. That's enough. I'll just show you them close up if I can. Beautiful. Okay, see on the bag, got the moisture in there. Lid on. Now we're going to start grinding. This is the long-winded bit. I'll crack on with this one. Crack on with it, get it? Ooh. And there we go. That's just a half of one for us. Well, it's for me to try first. So first thing first, I'm going to boil some water and I'm going to heat that up and get it all ready to go because we don't want cold coffee. And I'll come back to you in a sec. And of course I'll be using Faithful Fire Maple. So I'll point out that dated the, I suppose it's roasted on the 8th, not the 11th, it'll be the 11th of the 8th, 2022. Warm it up. Going from a height to mix all the beans in with the water. Whether that's right or not, I do not know. Looks good, doesn't it? Let the froth go down. You know, when you walk into a coffee shop or Yeah, you know, they do that. That's what it smells like. Ooh, beautiful. That does smell chocolatey or... I don't know how strong it'll be because I didn't do a full one of those things. So we're going to see what she's like now. Okay. Coffee beans in there as well. Right. So I've got a little bit of hot water left. Just fill my cup out. I'm going to try it first. I like mine with a little bit of sugar and white, but I'm going to try it. Black is what you're supposed to do. I believe so. All right. So I'll put a bit in. Give that a second. Cheers and good morning. Hope it doesn't burn me. Strong. I'll tell you what the taste is a bit. Chocolate, but it's not chocolate, is it? What's it? Cherry and syrup. It's a bit hot though, you can't get a good swallow on it. Good gobful. Oh, you found the cherry then. And it's spicy as well, it says. Oh, yeah, definitely cherry. Definitely cherry. And winey. And there you go. So I'm going to put some milk with this now and a little bit of sugar because I like that. Right, so alright, some people might say you've spoilt it, but let's try it. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. But if anyone wants to send me some free samples, I'm up for that. If anybody wants to see more coffee ones, I'm up for that. It is nice. I'm sorry, but I find it quite bitter. You can taste the flavors still, even with the milk and a little bit of sugar in. People are going to criticize me and say, no, that's wrong. You did it all wrong. Well, tell me how, and send me some free samples, and I'll do it, and I'll try it. All right, take care. If you enjoyed the coffee morning video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, let me know. If you want to send me some free samples, I kept saying that 4 times now. Don't worry about it. I'm only kidding. Please do, and we'll catch you in the next one. All the best. P.S. Cheers. That's good. That's good coffee, actually.